Thanks, Dan. We want to say welcome to our show tonight at 5:30 and Merry Christmas to you and your family.
That's right.
All right. We've got a lot happening in and around the upstate. We begin with a convicted cop killer sentenced to life in jail could get out thanks to a new directive by the South Carolina Supreme Court.
This 2016 order pertains to minors who were sentenced to life without parole for murder. Brianna Smith has taken a closer look into how many cases this will affect across our area in this 7 News investigation.
How do you wish to be tried?
It's 1992. A 17-year-old enters an Anderson County courtroom prepared to answer for his crime, while a pregnant widow, a small community, and its protectors grieve the loss of one of their own.
I tell you, he just was a very sincere, giving person, wanted to help his community be a better place, and he made the ultimate sacrifice trying to do that.
Joseph Hudgens was first sentenced to death for murdering rookie deputy Chris Taylor less than a year after the murder. 8 years later, he received a life sentence without parole. That once wide-eyed teen is now 42, spending more than half of his life in prison. And soon he will get a possible opportunity at freedom.
They are getting a second chance.
In 2015, Hudgens was one of 42 inmates in South Carolina who were serving a life sentence without the chance of parole for a crime they committed before they were 18 because of a landmark court case in Alabama stating that a juvenile's past history could be taken into consideration for sentencing. South Carolina followed suit, marking an order from the Aiken v. Byers case, which means every person serving a life sentence for a murder they committed under the age of 18 could now ask for a new sentence.
The United States Supreme Court ruled that someone who is under the age of 18, which they consider a juvenile, is different than someone who is an adult at the time they commit a homicide.
Because of this, dozens of court hearings across the state have started. Judges listening to information about the defendants and their crimes, deciding if they should stay in prison or not.
Courts are now being put in a position to decide whether a proper upbringing or an improper upbringing, whatever that definition is, or whatever society believes that is now can be a determinant factor of your potential sentence.
Since that 2016 order, an upstate woman's sentence has already been shortened. Jennifer McSherry was sentenced to life without parole for a murder her and her mother committed. Now her sentence is just 30 years, backdated to the year she was sentenced, meaning she'll get out in 10.
Victims have a hard enough time going through the criminal justice system as it is, and then calling someone 5, 10, 15, 20 years later and asking them to come back and relive that horrific family event is always difficult.
The Anderson County community is now forced to relive the moments they lost an area hero. Former Solicitor George Duckworth hopes this sentence he helped get Hudgens sticks.
I think he ought to stay in. I don't think he ought to ever get out.
In Anderson County, Brianna Smith, 7 News.